Brussels sprouts. Okay, so for our side today, or our just lovely complement for our chicken that I will be making, we are going to make some honey glazed Brussels sprouts. I have these beautiful Brussels sprouts from the farmer's market, and I am just going to cut these in half, and I'm going to toss them with olive oil, salt, and pepper. So I'm just going to cut the bottoms off, and then I'm going to cut them in half, like so. I should probably talk about some nutritional facts about Brussels sprouts. Do I know them though? I don't think I do. No. I know they're a cruciferous vegetable, kind of like broccoli. And they're really great for detox. So, you know, cleaning the liver, cleaning the kidneys. Super great for that. And they taste really good when you prepare them like I'm about to prepare them. A lot of the time, you know, you can say you're making Brussels sprouts and people are like, ew! Because honestly, they smell like farts when you're cooking them. But if you prepare them correctly and you cook them long enough and they're crispy and caramelized, you don't feel like you're eating a fart. Another tip.
Yes, my lord.
If you want to get this tip, you can actually save the ends of these Brussels sprouts because we're about no waste, and you can put them in a veggie stock, like if you're making veggie soup. Even your onion peels, like don't throw anything away. Okay. So like I said, I'm not just talking out of my ass. I really do save my scraps. I'm gonna put them in here and put them to the side in case I have any other scraps for the rest of this video. Okay, great. So now that our Brussels sprouts are chopped, I'm going to drizzle some olive oil on top of the Brussels sprouts and salt and pepper them. So we're gonna drizzle the olive oil, salt. I'm probably doing about 3 pinches of salt, and then some black pepper. Okay, salt, pepper, Brussels sprouts, olive oil in the bowl. I'm just giving them a nice toss. Right now, the oven has already been preheated to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and the pan is going to be nice and hot. So when I take the pan, and my earring just fell out. I can't make this up. I really can't. So I'm gonna say this again. Brussels sprouts, salt, pepper in the bowl. I've tossed it. The oven is preheated to 450 degrees. The pan is going to be nice and hot. I really suggest you don't stick your bare hand in there because you will be burned. I'm going to grab a oven mitt, and I'm going to get this pan out of the oven like so. Okay, Brussels sprouts, tongs, hot pan. Take your Brussels sprouts, and they're covered in oil, and place them on their belly. Where is their belly, you ask? On the inside. I feel like this is very tedious, so I'm just going to pour the Brussels sprouts onto the hot pan, and I'm going to just flip them down. You might say, Ariel, I don't have time for that. And I might say, okay, well, you're gonna get subpar Brussels sprouts.
Trash.
So Up to you. Do you want good Brussels sprouts tonight? Or do you want shitty ones? I don't know. Okay, so we're just flipping them over. Once I have flipped everything over, I'm going to put these in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes, 450 degrees, and then I'm going to make our honey glaze. Actually, I'm probably gonna make the chicken and then I'm gonna make the glaze. What am I doing with this hand? Am I serving a pizza? I like don't know where to put it. Okay, great. Our Brussels sprouts are all laid out. Come get the money shot.
I don't really need to be anything.
Money. Great. They're going in the oven. Bottom rack. 20 minutes. Set a timer if you don't have intuition. And we are going to prep the chicken. Here I have some chicken that I bought. I like have a thing in my pocket and it probably looks like I have a I have some chicken that I bought directly from the rancher today at the farmer's market. And I'm going to thinly slice these cutlets. Okay, you're gonna take your cutlet. You're gonna put it on its side. You're going to take your knife and you're going to insert it in the middle. And you're going to hold pressure with your finger and slice the cutlet in half. Ta-da! There you go. So, they sold you 2 chicken cutlets, but you got 4. Talk about lemons out of lemonade. No, that's not the saying. What's the saying? Make lemons out of lemonade? No, lemonade out of lemons. Do I have a brain? There you go. There you go. Okay. So now we're gonna make our chicken. How exciting. So, I need to stop saying so. Because it's like, when I'm editing this together, it's just like so. Dijon mustard. Instead of an egg, which I traditionally would use as a glue for the panko, I'm going to use Dijon mustard. This is going to be 2 tablespoons Dijon in the bowl. Then olive oil. I don't know how much. I'm just eyeballing it. Not too much though, because we still want the consistency of the Dijon to stick or to be thick. You know, we don't want to water it down too much. Salt and fresh cracked pep. This is our glue, and it is going to be delicious. I'm going to mix this together. Nope, I lied. So, I'm gonna need a paper towel. This is real life cooking. This really isn't a cooking show. This is how I cook. It's chaos. Large bag from IKEA. Pistachios. This is pistachio crusted chicken cutlets, okay? So we're gonna mix the pistachios with our panko, and it's going to be phenomenal. I'm going to take the pistachios. Maybe like however much this is. And I'm gonna put it in this bag. Gonna make sure there's no air in it, and I'm going to close the bag. Then I'm gonna stick the bag on the floor, and I'm going to stomp on it with my dirty Nikes. Maybe Nike could send me some new sneakers. This is great if you're angry. You can bang it. Okay, in all reality, you should have a mortar and pestle at your house. But I don't. Because they're strangely expensive. And this gets the job done. George! Can you come here? Can you use your strength to crush this?
Huh?
Or maybe I should get a hammer. Or you can use a hammer. Why didn't I do this to begin with?
Die, die, die.
I've been working on the railroad. Smash! So our pistachios are smashed. And now I'm going to add them to our Panko. Mix it all together. Okay, great. Should be wearing a hairnet. Shedding. Chicken cutlet. Chicken cutlet. Dijon. Oh, what a relief it is. Yes. Dry hand. You know, I wanted to fry this, but we're gonna bake it.
Do you see anything?
Someone pay attention. Anyone.
Let me touch it.
Chicken cutlet onto the pan. Next to the hammer. I'm gonna drizzle this with some olive oil. Da-da-da-da. Let's check on our Brussels sprouts. Ooh, they're crispy! Crispy. I'm gonna give them about 5 more minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna put our chicken in the oven. These are also gonna bake for about 25-30 minutes. Let's make our glaze. Shall we? Honey! Now, this pan has been heating up on low heat. I'm going to take about, I don't know, 2-3 tablespoons of honey. And I'm putting this in the pan. This is going to be for our Brussels sprouts. Okay, I lied. It was 3 tablespoons of honey. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, almost to medium heat. You wanna be careful because this is sugar and it will start to burn. La, 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 la. take these and I'm just going to toss it. And I'm going to pop them back in the oven. For like another 8 minutes, let's call it. Now we are going to learn how to pickle an onion. You know, I don't leave the house without my onion goggles. All right, we're pickling an onion because we're gonna put this on top of our chicken. I am going to, if my dog doesn't shut up, you might have to call the PCA. I think he has to go to the bathroom. Okay, great, I'm back. Didn't kill my dog. Not very good at this. Just trying to take the skin off the onion. Okay, remember I said to save your scraps? This is a perfect opportunity to save them. Putting this with the old Brussels sprouts. Great, I'm gonna cut off the butt. The butt has been cut. You're gonna take your knife and you're going to thinly slice this onion. It's not rocket science. Just cut it as thin as you can. If you're fancy and have a mandolin at home, you could use the mandolin. I don't have that. Someone wants to send me one. That would be great. So when you're cooking, you really want to have a balance of flavors, salt, acidity, umami, sweetness, crunch. These are things, fat, these are things that make for a really delicious bite. And right now we have the chicken cooking in the oven, and that's crispy, it's salty, and now I want some acid, something vinegary. So we're gonna make these pickled red onions. And they're so delicious, and they're great for your microbiome, your gut. They kind of like, you know, ferment a little bit. And I like to put this on top of avocado toast, so this doesn't just have to be for what we're making today. And I like to put this on top of avocado toast. So this I'm gonna put my onion into this jar. We're adding some distilled white vinegar. This is what's gonna pickle, and we're gonna add some salt. Going to close this. And I'm gonna shake it up. Soon this vinegar is gonna turn purple and it's gonna be gorgeous. And these are gonna be pickled. Oh, Brussels sprouts. I'm going to take the Brussels sprouts and I'm gonna it's only gonna happen for not that long.
I got you.
This is ready? Yeah? Okay, this is what we want. It's starting to foam. Have no fear. Let it do its thing. Take these Brussels sprouts. Look at them. Gorgeous. Crispy. Delightful. And I'm gonna put them in this bowl. The Brussels sprouts and the honey are now in the bowl, so I'm gonna take some red wine vinegar and mix that in with the honey and the Brussels sprouts. Perfect. Chili flake. Pardon me. That's actually really good. Bruschetta. Okay, so now I'm gonna make I'm going to make a quick bruschetta. I have some quartered and halved cherry tomatoes in the bowl, garlic, parsley. You're going to just chop the garlic. You're gonna chop the garlic very finely. I do this by rocking the boat, bunching it together, and just going back and forth. The garlic is chopped. I'm gonna add it to this bowl. Then we're gonna do the parsley, just roughly chopping it. Bunch it together. Gonna add some salt. And some pepper. I have some truffle olive oil here. Then you're just gonna mix it all together. Our chicken's done. So, I'm gonna get it out of the oven. Some of our pickled red onion. Lime zest. I think it's done, guys. Yeah, we can do whatever we want to do. So here we have a beautiful plate of pistachio crusted chicken with Dijon, some glazed Brussels sprouts, a fresh bruschetta with some lime zest and some pickled onion and Fresno. And yeah, it's gonna be delicious. Cool.